Welcome, everyone, to what is most likely a moment of great tension. For when last we left off, our royals had entered the tunnels and were struck by the sight of a fallen princess. But before we think of that, before we get in too far, let's have a moment of consideration. For some of you, the only thing you know is now, and the only thing you will know is now. The year is 966. 5 years ago, across the ocean, war started on a distant continent, which has not yet come to the lands of Osiris. Hopefully it won't. You've known some scuffles, some discontent in this land, in this kingdom, but the wars across the sea have not yet come here. What you don't know is that in 1 year's time, a lot of that will end. And there are people here who, should they escape, may understand why. As at this moment in the tunnels, as a princess rises from the ground, above the cities of the nearby kingdom where our royals were plucked, fire rains down from the sky. There is darkness. There is ash. A kind which hasn't been seen in generations. A kind no one underground, save maybe a few, know anything about. As we zoom into a dark tunnel, as a princess rises from the ground, above the cities of the nearby kingdom where our royals were plucked, fire rains down from the sky. There is darkness. There is ash. A kind which hasn't been seen in generations. A kind no one underground, save maybe a few, know anything about. As we zoom into a dark tunnel, blackness surrounding, Smithy pulling a sword and shield to back away quickly, leaving our royals exposed as a princess rises from the ground, desiccating, mostly bone. And somewhere down the tunnel, there are footsteps. Unfortunately, we already rolled initiative. And if you don't know who's going first, go back and watch the last episode. And while you're at it, do that little the YouTube thing or wherever you're watching this, and make sure you follow, subscribe, like, click a bell, leave a comment. It's gonna be good. Maybe. As a princess flies towards our ill-prepared royals, a couple of which have Smithy's swords. And I'm going to ask everyone for a quick question. If you could pick a number, 1 through 6, what would it be? I just need one more number.
3?
Excellent. Uh, Funny as it might be, the next person in the initiative line is the person getting attacked as Gwen. This creature leaps upon you. Half her face bone, a dress in tatters, hair now as she gets closer is graying and cobweb riddled, and parts of it have fallen out of her scalp. A 9 is most certainly going to miss you.
Yes.
But what about a 19?
Oh, that one's gonna hit.
A bony hand reaches out, you narrowly avoiding it, before you are struck by the other. Gwen, get the first 12 damage of this battle and also make a Constitution saving throw.
Ow. All right. First roll of the session. Let's see. Okay, 16 on the die, 19 total.
You feel some sickening, gut-twisting retch within you and can choke down whatever this nausea is, getting no effect from the Necro Princess's toxin.
Back.
Take a couple steps back, backpedaling quickly.
It is now your turn, Gwen.
Fabulous. I don't think Gwen is in control of this moment. I think through the telepathic link, you all hear an internal doubled cry of pain as this impact happens. And then Crown is going to, at will, cast Jump on us. How high is the ceiling right now?
In this part of the tunnel, probably about 12 feet.
Fabulous. With Jump, my height is 15 feet. So it's just immediately boop. And I have the slippers of spider climbing. So I'm just up there now.
That you are.
So it's this moment of ah, and then I think what happens is just pseudopods fly out from the crown, and Gwen is yanked up by the head, manages to catch their footing, and at the same time as my bonus action, I would like to use pseudopod strike, aka Tentacle of the Deep, if you're following Fathomless. And from the floor, there is just this mass of black pseudopod that rises up near this necro princess and just takes a swing at her. So that is a melee spell attack. It's going to be +9. Okay, 14 plus 9, 23. I assume that hits.
That will hit.
Fabulous. That's then 1d8 of acid damage. That's 2 acid damage, and also Necro Princess's speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
All right.
So this all happens. Crown is just like doing its thing. Meanwhile, Gwen's just like, ah, 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 ah.
There's no cry of pain. There's no reaction. Bones crack, pop as the head turns to look for someone else on the ground. But Zarya, you're up.
Oh, great. Seeing this absolute bizarre nightmare of a princess, uh going after one of her friends. Zarya is going to cast Moonbeam right on Necro Princess. Uh, as Necro Princess is going to have to make a Constitution save, DC 16.
And the Necro Princess is going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay. Hey, we're burning through it. That's fine. All right, she's still gonna take half damage at least. All right. Oh, that was uh 6 radiant damage. So that's gonna be reduced to 3 radiant damage.
But it's
Does
radiant damage?
yes.
Uh, it's 18.
Oh. Uh, good.
What should have been resisted seems to strip flesh away from this necrotic body, shredding portions of bone.
Oh. With that, seeing that as is very much just an instinct flash of shimmering silver light from Zarya. As for bonus action, Zarya is going to take on her starry form. As you watch as that shimmering light now kind of just passes over all of Zarya's body. What were at one point freckles start to glow as little points of starlight across her. She's going to take on the archer form, which means I can do a bonus action melee spell attack. And oh, mm, I think that's going to probably miss with a 9.
Unfortunately, it will.
It's one of those little like motes of lights, and just a panic, she just flings, just like, oh no, get away! It just kind of just whizzes past. She's like, it's fine, it's fine. We're all going to be fine. As that is it for Zarya.
Cersei, that would be you.
I would like to ask, is there anyone else close to the enemy princess right now?
With Gwen currently on the ceiling, no.
That's great. That's fine then. I will, uh, because I don't have
Would
them engaging with anything. I will use my bonus action to give myself steady aim.
question, would the
Yes.
pseudopod count as an ally for the purposes of what you're trying to do, B?
Does it count as an ally? Would that give me advantage on the attack?
It's a
GM?
spectral pseudopod. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but it is in melee with the Necro
Okay.
Princess.
I mean,
I was just asking if
yes.
like that counts. Okay, if that counts, then I will roll that back. And I will Cersei doesn't have a blade on her yet. That was part of the thing with Smithy. She needed to find one. So instead, you see in her hand a blade appear. Uh, it looks like it's made of black flame, and she's gonna attack with her psychic blade. For
All
her
right.
first attack. Ugh. Does a 16 hit?
Miss.
If that misses, I will use one of my um psionic energy die to see if I can add anything to that attack.
All right.
What did I say again? Was that 16? Does a 19 hit? That's a +3.
Just hits.
I will expend that die and do a 1d6. That's awful. That's 5 piercing damage for the first for my action. Um, and for my bonus action, I'll just summon a second one and throw it. That is a natural 20.
Oh, most certainly. Do me a favor. Max out the initial damage and then just roll a second one.
Max the initial damage. So that would be 10 piercing and 15 piercing for the bonus.
Excellent. By the way, also, for our first nat 20 there, for a fight, yeah. I love it. Do you have any other actions or?
And seeing as there's no person in the team close by, I'm gonna move closer. So the princess will be engaging with me first.
Excellent.
There's a
Asonus.
squawk of protest from the ceiling. No!
Get down here and do something about it then.
Ground, let me down!
No.
Oh. Fighting for first position in this fight, Asonus. What would you like to do?
All right. So as soon as it's seeing all this go down, I have a question before I make my decisions. Do we still have our like legendary weapons with us, or whatever weapons we put in our character sheet with us?
Anything that you have on your character sheet is assumed to be with you.
Perfect. Okay. If that's the case, he's gonna move closer to the undead princess, and then I would like to cast. I'm thinking about casting Fairy Fire, but I want to do it in a cone shape that kind of excludes Circe. So, like, you know what I mean? Kind of like I'll get close
Okay.
enough to, I guess, blast the princess. Like, I want to say like point blank, you know?
Just one moment as I
Hmm.
read Fairy Fire. All right. Each object in a 20-foot cube. So what I would recommend for
Hmm.
you, because it is a cube, is if you were to aim
Okay.
10 feet behind,
Hmm. Oh yeah,
it would
yeah, let's
still
do
be
that.
within the striking zone.
Okay, perfect. So then, yeah, he'll cast Fairy Fire first, and then it says it's a dex saving throw, and then my DC is 17.
That would be a 23.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Bonus action. I will. Mhm. Let's see. Kind of threw me for a loop there, but um, so I have that, and then I have I would like to. I think I'll use my extra attack to do a hit with my staff to do some bludgeoning damage. So let me roll for
Yes,
that.
please.
All right. Oh, does a 9 hit?
Absolutely not. How close are you?
Pardon?
How close are you?
Like to the Skull Princess?
Yes.
I would say like right in like pretty close to her face, yeah. Oh no, is there a reaction?
Ribs split open
Oh God.
Oh.
as what at one time was the internal components of a living being reach out to grab you.
Oh no.
I, first off,
Mhm.
would like to ask, does a 25 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh,
I will then follow it up with, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, okay.
You got this.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
I got 7 plus 6, so 13. No.
Buddy.
Asonus,
Mhm.
you will only take 4 damage.
Okay, okay.
However,
hmm
you are now paralyzed.
Oh, fun.
You can attempt to make another Constitution saving throw on
Okay.
your turn.
hmm Is it technically still my turn because this was her reaction?
I mean, it's still your turn,
Okay, okay.
but is there anything
Mm,
you can do while paralyzed?
that is true. I guess not.
And Saturday is
as
nuts. The gloves are off. Jesus.
Wow.
sometimes you have to establish what the danger level is right out the gate.
Mhm.
As Zarya, Cersei, and Gwaine can see Asonus begin to be pulled towards that open rib cage that begins to grow teeth and separates further out.
Help! Help me!
Well, hold on. Don't go anywhere.
That's all I can do.
Crown,
Do
let me down.
something.
My friends are dying.
Oh, safer here.
The Necro Princess is actually going to begin to rapidly, without walking, just almost hovering and pulling backward, fly away from all of you. However, one of you is close enough for an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
At
you know
minimum,
what? You know what I also forgot to do? For my roll was add 5d6 because I did have sneak attack.
please
Yeah, you
roll that
did.
now.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. I've played rogues before. I should remember these things. Okay. Um,
So we're warming up. We're warming up.
yes. 14 additional damage.
That is wonderful.
And now I will do my attack of opportunity.
Please do.
Um, 8, 14 plus. Oh God, math. 14, 8, 21 to hit.
Absolutely.
Psychic blade. That's 1d6. That's 7 piercing damage. As Cersei tries to aim for the tentacle that is currently trying to eat her friend.
Even as it's flying away, the bones are separating out more and more into a giant mouth. As it moves 60 feet down the tunnel into darkness. Gwaine,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Fabulous. How far can my little pseudopod buddy move? 1 second.
Absolutely. Take your time.
There we go. Okay. Okay, it can only move up to 30 feet. So it's just gonna chase after. That's fine. It can't really do anything else at the moment. At the very least, it's between Necro Princess. Actually, no. No, I'm gonna keep the pseudopod near my allies for reasons. And Eldritch Blast, lovely, does have the range that we need. So I will cast Eldritch Blast. I have 2 beams at this level, so I'm going to roll twice. This is +9 to each roll. That is a 5 + 9. I assume that's not going to hit. The second one is an 8 plus 9, which would be a 17. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Fabulous. So as Gwaine is just being like, Crown, let me down. Osanis, something's happening to Osanis. And Crown is just like, Crown, protect host. Host here. Squishy. And just like, and I think that is all I can do. I think Gwaine will try and run across the ceiling as much as possible, since if they're not allowed on the ground, at the very least, they can move in the direction of the thing to try and see what's going on.
Absolutely. What's your movement?
I'm a halfling, so 25 feet.
Okay. Hey, that's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that means it's only 35 feet ahead of you now.
Yep. This is Gwaine's best idea ever, charging into darkness.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely safe.
Yep.
Don't
Very
worry.
safe.
Don't worry.
Zarya.
It's about to get much worse.
Oh, yes. There will be worse decisions ahead if they live to see them.
That's great. Zarya sees Gwaine just running on the scene, seeing Asonis moving. He's like, okay, oh no, we do not leave friends to die alone. And she is going to run after as well. And for action, Moonbeam, I can move up to 60 feet. So just instantly pivot the Moonbeam. So that's another Constitution save from Necro Princess.
Legendary resistance.
All right, we're burning through 'em. We're burning through 'em.
Burning through them.
So that's 7 radiant damage. Full. But then that would get reduced and then potentially something else.
So,
Rolling
reduced and then multiplied.
Yeah.
12.
All right. And then still in our starry form, so we're gonna bonus action, just try another mode of light from Archer. Come on. Oh, okay. That does a 26 hit Necro Princess.
Absolutely.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you, D20. 3. So that is a 7 radiant damage. She just mid-run flings out another.
That's more radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay, you do 21.
So, oh boy. As she's just there's just lights and lights just going after. She's like, as soon as maybe cover your eyes. I'm trying really hard not to hit you, but I'm sorry if I do.
That's okay. Help me get out of these claws.
But that is it for Zarya.
Cersei.
Question: how dark is this tunnel? And how far can I see this creature retreating?
The tunnel is unnaturally dark in a way which is quite difficult to pierce, even if one is to have dark vision. However, there is some light from various attacks going on, as well as some sort of light coming from inside the skeletal maw of this princess.
Oh yeah. Okay. And just for reference's sake, can I see the effect that the radiant damage that Zarya's attacks are doing?
It was very obvious when the creature was closer.
Cool. So I am gonna do something real worse than what I already did. for my bonus action, I think Gwen, you can see this because you're lagging a little behind, but
Mhm.
Cersei takes one of her knives and flings it like aiming behind the princess. And I'm gonna roll a D8 real quick here. So, right, that's I'm gonna use psychic teleportation. And I rolled a 7, so that's 7 times 10 feet. So I make it 70 feet,
Okay.
aiming right behind the princess to cut off her retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna have to deal with me before she can get away from Zarya.
So you are now behind.
Yes.
I would like an immediate deck save from you.
A deck save. Is it an area attack effect?
No.
Ah, frick. That's fine. What's my deck save? Okay. That's another natural 20 for a 28.
What should have been ground behind, you shunt as opposed to teleporting where you think you should have. And you're on something that you cannot see that feels soft and fleshy. And you're about 6 feet up off the ground. And it's moving backwards at the same rate as the princess.
Oh no.
It's an anglerfish. Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Oh, good heavens.
Um, I'm going to shout towards my friends that it's a lure, and I'm gonna stab down at it to try to at least make it let go of Asanas.
Yes, please.
I think that's a 16 plus 8, so I think that hits.
Absolutely.
Um, 7 piercing. I assume that I do not have advantage or an ally in this attack right now.
No,
Cool.
unfortunately. However, as blood seeps around what you can't see, you get a look at something which is several feet across that blood is running down the sides of. And you can make out the shape of what almost seems like a serpent or an eel's body. Asonus, make a Constitution saving throw to see if you remain paralyzed.
Oh God. Come on, set me free.
Asanas, please.
Fell out of the tray.
You got this. You got this.
Oof.
Come
It's
I'm gonna jump off this bus.
the crit one,
No.
but I have
I was
my
gonna say,
Oh,
but I have
please.
my invoke authority, and it is where is it? Veteran of sorcery. It says I can succeed a failed saving throw.
Sweating.
you come to. You feel your limbs loosen and relax from this rigid paralysis. You are face to face with most of a skull of a princess, and you can see two little lights floating around inside what is the mouth,
Mhm.
bobbing up and down. Do you have any other action you can take?
Yes. First he would say, unhand me, you beast. My father will hear about this. And then, what am I? Let's see, let's see.
Do you know who my father is?
Yeah.
No.
I kind of want to still try the fairy fire move. So
Absolutely.
I'm
It would be
gonna,
clutch if it works.
Mhm.
right? So let me do Fairy Fire. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, so Fairy Fire I cast and then it's a dex saving throw again.
Yep.
So the DC is 17 again.
Question, can you see the
7.
eel thing? Like what are you casting at?
Oh, true. Um,
Yeah, it's moving rapidly.
okay. Would it be like still moving away where I could kind of like blast out my Fairy Fire and still hit it while it's on its way out or away from us?
Absolutely. Roll
Okay.
perception.
Perception. Perfect. Okay. +2. A 9.
You have no idea that Cersei is about 10 feet away.
Oh,
Oh God.
It's so dark.
but it's a cube. Yeah, you're right. Dang. Okay.
I mean, you can probably hear me. I did shout out that it's
It's a
not
lure.
it's not a thing. It's a
Mm,
lure.
You just don't know
okay.
where Cersei is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know I'm behind
Okay.
it, but you don't know where I am.
Okay. So I did that. Let's
Echoey
see.
walls.
Is the what's it called? The bait, the Skull Princess still in front of us? Like I can still hit her?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. So then I'll try to do I'll use one of my extra attack to hit her. And then that will be +6. Oof, a 12. I'm assuming doesn't hit.
does not
And
hit.
then let's see, do we got any bonus actions? Hmm, let's see. I think I'll
I
try.
will say though, Fairy Fire would be great if you knew you had a clean shot.
Oh, true. Um, technically, oh, wait, do I get advantage with Fairy Fire? Oh, but I can't see them, right? Is that what you're
Mhm.
saying?
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me see again. Looks like charisma. That's another thing. Hmm. All right. I think
Wait, is Fairy Fire a save again? I don't remember.
yeah, so it's
Mhm.
a save, dex save.
Oh, it's a deck save?
Hmm.
Oh wait, it's not an area of effect, is it? Is it
It
an area
technically is.
effect?
It's a
Well, it's
cube.
a cube.
Okay, so technically you could cast it, and I haven't used my reaction yet, so
I mean, yeah. I think I did cast it.
You did cast it.
Yeah.
I rolled a die, unbeknownst to
Mhm.
anyone, to see whether or not Cersei gets hit.
Oh.
Um, Cersei, please make a saving throw.
okay. Hope I succeed on this. Really good at it. That's a 13 plus 8, so 21.
DC was 17.
Yeah. So I will only take half damage.
Hmm. Oh,
I don't think
oh,
Fairy
Good
Fire has any
news.
damage
No, there's no
associated.
yeah,
damage.
So I think
yeah.
you're just
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
With a
Also,
confirmation on Fairy Fire, I will say that Fairy Fire, which lights up a target,
yeah.
you now can actually make out
Yes.
right behind that skeletal body that's falling apart
Mhm.
the giant head of an eel
Okay.
and so many tentacles puppeting the princess's limbs.
Hmm. And would you say these tentacles are to be targeted as well, or it's just kind of like
Oh, you
holding
can
her up?
definitely.
Okay. Because technically, I guess if I can see it, I can technically roll with the advantage from the fairy fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just roll my second dice for my extra attack, and then
Do
hopefully
it
it lands.
with
God,
advantage.
yes, yes.
And
Come on. Oh my God, I need to throw my dice away. It was a 10.
no,
Ah, God.
new dice, new dice.
You
Yeah,
New
still
dice.
yeah.
have done a great thing for your
Mhm.
fellow royals.
That's true. That is true. I think I did that. I did that. Okay. Um, in that case, I will use my bonus action to place one of my baleful interdicts, so like my little seal on the skull princess's head. And then as a reaction, it says I can cast an illusion spell I can cast an illusion spell after placing one of those. And then I can't see Circe, but I know kind of where she is ish. Like
You
if I
know, I have
walk
a rough
forward.
concept.
Okay, okay. Because I think I want to cast invisibility on Circe because I feel like you did the damage. It might come after you next. So
I think
Cool.
that's fair.
yeah.
That's very fair.
And then it says, yeah, so she's invisible now. And then I'll just make my way a little bit back further as well.
Um, as the entrails release you as that paralysis desists, you're able to get out of them quite easily, actually, and move away. No longer held by whatever this creature is. Realizing it has lost its prey, and coated in fairy fire, whatever it is begins to move back and forth, smashing against either side of the tunnel, knocking away the remains of that princess until only a giant eel is looking down the tunnel at those royals who are further away. Tentacles and teeth and tongues, and not just a mouth that opens as one would imagine. No, it comes out in 8 long flaps. And there are so many teeth. Teeth on the flaps, teeth in the mouth, teeth in the throat, teeth on the upper and lower palate, grinding, tearing, ripping. Orthodontic elements. As it's going to go immediately forward towards our ceiling bound friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't like that tone. Is it a nat 20?
Not 20.
Guess what? I have a thing about that. Second chance, you have to re-roll.
Good. You don't want that at a 20.
I don't think
You
I
don't-
do, no.
Oh, that's much better. That's a 9.
Okay. It's bad when the GM who is coming for your throat this much is immediately like, oh no.
I don't want to do that to you. Yet.
We're only on episode 2.
I have so much to live for.
You, by Crown's grace, move to the side as this giant mouth slams right onto where you were, closing and pulling a huge section of rock off the wall.
Attack of
Coming out.
opportunity?
Doesn't leave melee range.
Okay. Okay.
But there is a 6-foot hole in the ceiling where it just bit rock out.
I don't think that the ceiling is safe anymore.
I don't think you should be up there anymore.
I don't think I should be up here anymore.
Agreed.
Oh, get down.
Wayne, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Fabulous. I'm a get down.
Yeah.
Right. So I have a quick question for you, our lovely GM. How much are we obeying the laws of physics in this? Because I have my boots of spider climb, which I'm using to like, is something that Gwen already had, combined with jump. I have a 42-foot horizontal jump. Are we using fall mechanics? Or are we going to rule of cool say that because jump is flavored as crown pseudopod helping kind of swing, as it were, that we can kind of say now we can kind of stick to surfaces?
So if you are doing a horizontal jump
Mhm.
and you are using jump as it is, you're flying like a bullet technically. Like if we don't if we don't include the pseudopods at all, you're like shooting like a bullet down this tunnel.
Fabulous.
Don't
So
hit a
feet would
wall.
be close enough to make purchase again.
Yeah. Don't just like go headfirst into a wall and you're fine.
Fabulous.
Mm.
Gwen is going to like try and angle so that they're slowly aiming down, like kind of in a diagonal. Start running, and I think Crown sort of gets the idea of we need away fast and expedites that with the jump that is already activated. That's 42 feet forward and downish. I would say
downish.
I would say that Gwen lands sideways, sticking to one of the walls.
That's fair.
And that is movement. Does that provoke an attack of opportunity from the eel?
So are you going forward?
Yes.
You're not leaving its melee range.
Yes, because it is full body.
Mm-hmm.
So much body. Horrifying. Fabulous. This works in my favor, but at what cost?
Okay. I mean, at least now you know.
Mm-hmm.
In your head, Gwen, you hear, "Why are you not going away?"
Because you're here. And it's going to be 2 more Eldritch Blasts. Maybe this time they'll work.
Please. Make some damage.
Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, we're retiring that die. Goodbye.
Bye, die.
Bye-bye.
God, no. That was a 6 and a 3 respectively on the dice. We're not doing too hot, gang. So bonus action.
Yep.
The pseudopod that has been left abandoned farther back in the cavern is just going to slurp back into the floor while no one is watching. You know, when a tree falls in the forest, no one's around to hear it. Does it slurp or not? And a new pseudopod is going to slurp up in the middle of the current place of action.
Excellent.
There is so much eel to aim at. It's just going to take a whack.
There is so much eel. A terrifying amount of eel.
Okay. You are my last D20 that is out. Please don't disappoint me. I'm relying on you. Okay. Okay. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Fabulous. And that is a D8. I already have a D8 out. 7 acid damage, and also the eel's movement is slowed by 10 feet.
All right. You know what? Honestly, just you're all doing real good. Doing a good job.
Thanks, Dad.
Doing really well. Sorry.
Doing great. All right. So first,
you can now see the horrifying eel head.
Yeah. Is any part of the eel / lore in the moonbeam? I wasn't sure with the shifting and changing if it had moved out of there. Or...
It has moved around. So
okay.
For mechanical purposes, it is not.
Okay, all right. It's been working pretty well so far. I think Zari's got at least she hopes she has a handle on this. We're gonna stick the moonbeam right in the eel's face.
I love it.
Go right for the eyes. So that's another con save.
Yeah, 9.
A 9. Oh, that's a failure. All right, can we actually roll well on my d10s today? Oh, yes, we can. All right, so that is 12 radiant damage from the moonbeam.
How would you like to do this?
As just there's this seeing this massive creature there, like looking between her and Zara is just it just shakes her head. It's like, absolutely not. No one is dying here. We are getting out of this place. And just sends redirects the moonlight, with the intention of blinding it, but just burns away the creature's face. As she's just breathing a little shakily, looking around. She's like, that was a nightmare. Is everyone okay? Does anyone need help? Sonus, are you alive?
I am. I'm not paralyzed anymore. And surprisingly, didn't take a lot of damage. So let's get the hell out of here. And just takes off the little robe thing.
Sideways on the wall. I've been better, but that's kind of been the case for like the past 48 hours. So,
No, that's fair.
uh,
Are you alive? I can't see you.
I'm fine. Yeah, it's on his cast and yeah, I'm good. And I'm gonna wait
Gwen,
for Gwen to drop. And still invisible, you feel like a whack on your shoulder. And that's when the invisibility drops. And Cersei's like, "You are such an idiot. You are such an idiot."
why am I an idiot? You're the one who went closer first.
Well, Asanas was going to get eaten, and you should have run. I had a way out of that, but if you were there, then I wasn't going to leave you behind, so no one was going to get out of there.
How's that fair that you're allowed to make that choice, but I'm not?
Don't talk to me about fairness. You're an idiot.
Oh, okay. I'm an idiot, and I think Gwen almost in this moment forgets and kind of goes back into that younger mentality and goes to push at Cersei, and then stops himself. Goes, glad you're okay.
You all did a very good job. As Smithy comes back into the group.
Missy, where were you?
Shield and sword still in it.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Could have used
if
the
any
shield
of
or a
you
sword.
died, that would have brought it close enough for me to decapitate it.
Or you have legs, you could have gotten closer and tried to decapitate it.
I'm sorry, I do not want to be eaten.
Well, neither do we.
Uh-huh.
But
I
you're
got one
new.
thing threatening that every other day.
Oh, Crown did a good job protecting.
I haven't threatened that today. Yeah, but you did yesterday. Did not.
Well, you dropped on your head when you came in. Well, we did a good job. We'll be bringing back eel steaks for the Hoard.
I'm sorry, what?
Eel steaks.
Yum.
Sorry, he's just pointing at the body like that. We're going. You know,
Sorry.
I'm considering a life of vegetarianism.
Good luck.
Hungry.
Cersei looks disturbed for a different reason. and is gonna be like, so this is a common occurrence? This isn't the only of its kind.
Absolutely not.
Hungry.
Amazing.
I've eaten many.
Of these specifically.
Yes.
Do they at
The
least
Duchess
cook
was
well?
supposed to be down here somewhere, luring them to the front. We should probably see if she's still alive.
The Duchess.
Okay, so
Yes.
that wasn't her, and points to like the shards of princess
Necro
lore.
Princess.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That was Tamantha.
Can we eat Samantha?
Uh,
The
She
longer
was born
I-
here, actually. It's very sad.
Oh. Okay.
Oh dear.
We don't speak of these things.
Should we
Perhaps don't mention, actually.
of death or birth?
Don't mention if you should go to the trash and treasure that you saw her.
Oh,
Oh
I was going
no.
to suggest the memorial service.
Absolutely not.
No. Oh.
Mm.
We do not do those things here.
Horrifying. So the
is
Duchess?
sad.
Yes, we should see if the Duchess is still alive further in. And then we can carve up the eel.
Do you think there
Amazing.
might be any more eels or anything bigger down here?
Generally, the eels eat any smaller eels that they find.
Got it. So more eels.
Yes, but not in this tunnel.
Okay, that's good then.
Maybe a different tunnel. The second gate is a little further ahead. We should see if the Duchess is there.
Have you ever gone through the second gate?
Absolutely.
How far have you gotten?
I have been to the fifth gate.
Okay. Everything seem similar between the gates, or is there a
Oh,
difference? No. Okay.
It gets worse the further in you get.
Naturally.
Incredible.
Worse bad.
Of course.
And if you ever see the sun and moon statue, run. You've gone too far.
Noted.
Why?
Queen Ducket once told me the next gate is shortly thereafter. But there is a monster. It took Queen Ducket's husband.
Ah. Moments before Gawain says this out loud, you hear Crown, through the telepathic bond that Cersei cast last session, ask,
What kind of monster?
what kind of monster?
One of the Kavirs. Are you familiar with any of the Kavirs?
Are we?
Anyone can roll history if they want.
Okay, I would love to. Mm, 19.
13?
15.
I have a 0 for history, but let me roll real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead.
17.
All right. For reasons that maybe we'll discuss at some point in time, Asonis knows the name but cannot place it. Cersei knows the name, but for a very specific reason. When one is brought up in a noble home, there's a certain amount of education that goes into that. Knowing leaders of various nations and peoples and areas is valuable. The Kavirs are an older line that have a few different small provinces they control, not only in Orsharis, but in a couple of other areas of the world. They are considered merciless and bloodthirsty and tyrannical. This would be a royal.
Would I know what race they are or species? Sorry.
They look human, but they're far too strong.
Wait, are those the ones that were suspected of secretly being like lizard people? Cannibals? No, I think those were the cannibal lizards. But if they were either cannibals or
Oh,
lizards,
that's why it
No.
sounded familiar.
Oh, wait, but if they were lizards, then they wouldn't be.
but
Are
they
they
wouldn't.
cannibalizing themselves or are they
No,
eating people?
I don't. That's what I've heard different things, very much. But I think they were either lizards, secretly lizards, or they were secretly cannibals. Because if you are a lizard being a cannibal, but you're eating other people, then you're not technically a cannibal.
Yeah, that's
I
sort of why I was asking. So, okay.
Sorry,
Equally
was it
horrifying.
after the earrings or after the dagger that you told me about this? Just trying to get my timeline straight. Do you remember? It doesn't matter.
I think earrings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it was with the earrings.
Yeah,
Come
I give
on,
it a 6 out
everyone.
of 10 of plausibility.
We should go find the Duchess.
Yeah.
I will guard us from the back.
Oh, lovely.
You're all new. I am not. I do not wish to disappear.
Are you more
That's
likely to
great.
disappear in the back or the front?
Either, but at least no one will know if I die.
Isn't that a bad thing?
No,
These rules down here are very flipped.
You hear through the telepathic bond.
We have eyes everywhere.
Don't listen to Crown. We have a passive perception of 9.
who would like to lead the way down the tunnel?
Well,
I
does
guess I
anyone
will.
have dark
Oh,
vision?
yes. I believe I
Cool.
do.
Should
I have
be one of
torches.
you then. Pretty please.
I'll just look at the group and say, you guys can see in the dark too, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Zarya, you and me are in the
Yeah.
front.
Should we maybe would it be safe to have torches? Like I can make a
Hmm.
light.
I
But
have torches.
if that will create a problem, I don't want to alert more monsters up to our position here.
I think torches are a good idea.
Hey, Smithy. Anything down here attracted to light?
It's attracted to everything.
Thanks, that's very helpful.
Right.
Okay, so maybe no torches for right now. We'll do the buddy system.
Yes, buddies.
We'll just move very carefully. As long as and myself will make sure that we don't fall into a pit and die.
Yes. And if
Great.
someone falls, I will fly down and catch you. So I think.
As as we make our way away from what I assume is still the faintly glowing corpse of this eel,
Yeah.
like I assume we're going to be going past it for a
A
minute,
while.
but as it starts to fade into the distance, Cersei, I think you find a hand just in yours as darkness begins to enshroud and envelop.
As that happens, like we walk on a little further, and Gwen, you'll feel a little squeeze, and I'm I'm glad you're okay too. Sorry I yelled.
Yeah, me too. Um, I and I think it's a little hard to say out loud, so it's going to go into the mental link, which in this moment Wayne will conveniently forget goes to everyone in the party. And you will all hear, I was out of line yesterday. I never wanted you to see what I'd become. I was able to keep going because I knew there was someone out there who still believed in me. And I didn't steal Crown back then, but I know there's not really a chance that you'll believe that now.
Yes, Crown stole Queen.
Um, you feel Cersei's fingers twitch a little, like this is a very uncomfortable conversation, and she almost
Yep.
pulls away from it, but
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't. And you hear out loud, "S- we can we can talk about it after we get out of here."
I don't know if there will be an after we get out of here.
There will be.
You'll feel,
And
go ahead.
yeah, there will be. You, I refuse to believe that we're just gonna die down here. And, I also want a proper apology, and not just, we're gonna an apology just because we're gonna die down here, which we aren't. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
and also this means you have to come home with me because you technically have the crown on your head, and I need to figure out a way to explain this to Her Majesty. And I'm not going to do that alone. So, uh-huh.
Yeah. And only in the mental link between Crown and Gwaine is heard.
We will not separate.
Sonus, Zarya, up in the front of the group, following the trail. Even dark vision does not see as far as it should in here. And as you get further and further, the tunnel opens slightly to one side as you come into another underground garden, similar to what's around the Hoard. And speckles of light begin to come from moss and bioluminescent funguses and vines growing in here. There are columns of some ancient structure long buried. And Sonus and Zarya, you were the first ones to see it. There's parts of wall art that are centuries old that are decaying and buried and partially collapsed. And there's various inscriptions, and this cavern you come into is almost the same size as the Hoard itself, where the ruined wastes of some long-dead civilization have been buried underneath hundreds of feet of rock.
Zarya, do you see this?
This is incredible. I've Where did all of this come from?
Guess
Care
there
to
must.
explain for those of us who are currently blind?
Oh, right, sorry. There's a lot of lights and greenery, but fluorescent greenery down here, and it looks very arcane of sorts.
It's beautiful.
Hmm.
I
And there's no eels in sight, so that's good.
well,
Improvement.
Smithy, where are we?
very peaceful.
This is Alba. The Empress found an inscription in here somewhere that had the name.
Do you know what this place is used for, or it's just another place in the cave slash tunnels?
It is just part of the tunnels to me.
Hmm.
Sometimes we find old things, sometimes treasures. If you are lucky, you do not find something hungry.
Mm,
I want to hold my hand up and do
I'd
kind of
go
like an
with that.
Arcana check.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna
That
cast
is
detect
14.
magic.
All right, you got a 14?
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, there's a detect magic, so I get to just combine these moments. Asona's looking around. Whoever made the first gate made this. And the stonework is the same. It's similar. The only difference between the Hoard and Alba is the Hoard is more run down, more broken, more lived in, with new structures built on top of the old. But the architecture is the same. The scroll work of runes that you can see and writing was done by the same people as the oldest scroll work on the first gate. This place is magic. And Zarya, as you look, there's no way this place could ever fall down. It is sustained by suspension. Not suspension as in cords or wires. No, magical suspension.
Mm.
It is enchanted to last forever. The ground, the stones beneath your feet, are carved and etched with magic that is invisible to the eye until you cast your spell. The columns, the walls, the bricks, whatever Alba was, everything is magic. Everything is enchanted. And when you cast your spell, vines light up down the tunnel. You are all in twilight. And can properly see the giant cavern and the ruins. And the last 60 feet of the eel.
Zarya is going to take a moment and get her notebook out and just add to her collection of markings of symbols she has found, copying down what she sees here. She's utterly fascinated by this, just caught up in the beauty of these magical workings. So she just is writing as fast as she can to make sure it's all captured for her to research later.
And, as the lights come on in Alba, and Zarya begins to furiously and meticulously make notes, and Gwaine and Cersei see the remnants of the last part of the eel, realizing that it is so very long. We're all going to take a short break. How time flies when you're having fun. Right before we go to break, how's everyone's danger sense going now?
So high. It's broken.
Red alert.
Yeah.
Marissa's is very high. Zarya's in a different world right now.
Mhm.
Zarya's like, that's a lot of food.
Pretty.
My new vegetarian lifestyle.
Yeah, eel steaks have put her off eating.
Any kind of meat forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's your good times. So
Mhm.
we're gonna show a short video, which is just gonna be some interesting things, some stuff coming up from Into the Night, other projects that are in the works, and we will be back with you in a few minutes.
Dex, I know you're more of a math guy. What are the odds that all of these people are here for us?
Ugh, never tell me the odds. Jinx.
Correct.
Hey, my name is Kay, and the character I'll be playing for this season is Wraith. Let's see how long she lasts. She has some secrets, don't we all? But we don't know what those are because none of our characters really remember the before time, so this will be fun. The more important thing to know about Wraith is that she has a dog that will be making their introduction soon, but I don't want to spoil it for everybody. I'm kind of a weirdo. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, so I actually love the rain. So the only thing that would worry me about standing on the rooftop would be falling of the heights, not so much the rain itself.
Everybody, I'm John. I will be playing Casey Riggerson, aka Riggs. He has a sandy complexion and is solidly built. He appears to work out regularly and moves with a boxer's grace, though with a faint limp if he's not squared up with somebody. He's got hazel eyes over high cheekbones and a chiseled jaw with a cleft chin that's covered by a day or two of scruff. Hair on the sides and back of his head are shaved short, while the top's a little longer and slicked back. Burn scars can be seen on his left hand and crawling up his neck to nibble at the base of his left ear. In the rain, he's definitely dressed in a brown leather overcoat with the white button down and loose slacks, and he's tired of standing here in the rain. What are we doing here?
Hi everyone, I'm B. I'm going to be playing Argus, they, she. Um, so the first thing you notice about Argus is that they're wearing a mask and almost every part of their skin is covered up. But at this moment, the only visible part of skin is showing is their hands, and you can see on their hands they have black lined tattoos the shape of eyes. Um, and they're wearing dark green and blue and teal colors and with patterns of a peacock's feather. And they are currently not very happy about being wet and the fact that the rain is getting into their mask and making it hard to see, but they do not want to take it off.
Hello, my name is Kiera, and I will be playing Saint Genois Baptiste. Saint is about 36 years old, about 6'2". He's a tall, sable man. He has features that are kind of sharp enough to cut glass, a voice that's probably melting into the rain and thunder. It's so deep. He's got these long dreadlocks that are sort of a mixture of tones like umber, coffee, little strands of storm cloud gray from all of the stress. Dress like what he would consider to be a respectable man. So that means that there's, of course, just a little bit of skin showing on his button down, slacks that are covered in oil paint. And despite the rain, he still always manages to find a way to smell a little bit like tobacco and cinnamon. He's got both guns on holsters on his hips, and very similar to Casey, very tired of standing in the rain. No clue why we're standing in the rain.
I hope you enjoyed that little intermission and seeing some other fun things going on. I'm not going to talk about it because you already saw it. But we find ourselves in a suddenly illuminated cavern with the ruins of some ancient city deep below the ground. The casting of Detect Magic was all it took to activate some latent spell that opened up light and some sort of enchantment that ran through the vines that fill this place. A curious thing. As Smithy begins to wander around, seeming to be looking for the Duchess, you all have a moment here. Would you like to help Smithy look, or would you like to investigate your surroundings?
Gwen, now that there's light, feels very awkward holding Cersei's hand, so we'll immediately come up with the excuse of helping Smithy look to get away.
Right.
As Gwen moves to go help, you all hear in the telepathic bond, why didn't they move out to make a home here, do you think?
Guess maybe the eels and other dangers down here. Maybe they're too strong.
Probably, but I mean, they had to have dealt with these sorts of creatures before.
It is a good
Smithy
point.
literally said this was not the first time they had eel steak.
Ooh, you're right. You're
So there
right.
must be something bigger or more threatening than that eel lurking around here.
Well, keep an eye out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Gwen,
this place was built with magic to last for ages. You don't set up this sort of magical protections and enchantments and then leave for no reason. This took a great deal of effort and time from those who cast these spells and worked on this place. It is a shame it has been abandoned.
I actually did want to ask, did the name Alba trigger anything for Crown?
I would like you to actually roll a history check for Crown.
Absolutely. That's an 8. It's a no.
No. Surprisingly quiet on the subject.
Yep.
But you
there's
do catch up to
just
Smithy.
as Gwaine is kind of jogging a little bit, halfling legs. Smithy is a tall elf man. So a little bit of a speed walk, jog situation going on. I think Crown feels the spike of anxiety at the thought of this place not being safe. And between their telepathic bond, there's just a quick, "We protect host." Crown's attempt at reassurance. And Wayne kind of goes, "Great. Cool. Thanks. Won't leave my head, but you'll protect me from dying. Great to know where the priorities lie. Cool, cool, cool." And rushes to catch up to Smithy.
Quick question, GM.
Go right ahead.
How long has it been since we entered the tunnel?
At this point in time, with the walk to pass by the eel, it has been 3 hours.
Okay. I will remind everyone that my first casting was only 4 hours, so we only have 1 hour left. And to regroup so I can recast if need be in an hour.
Thank you.
That also lets you know how long that eel was.
Yeah.
Smithy looks down, Gwen. You are resourceful.
Haven't died yet.
Perhaps because you have stolen your title.
Never claimed any title. She didn't take me for a
Fair.
title. She took this. I just happened to come along with it.
Hopefully you live. I would
Are we
like
looking
you to
for
do me a favor.
Duchess?
Yes. I am going to go to the old Colosseum. It's down that lane.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look in the plaza. It is down there. Should only take a minute. Do not avoid the plaza. Do not enter the alleys. Do not enter any building.
Okay, this feels like a buddy situation kind of situation.
Speed is
You don't count. Rude. Not rude, it's a fact.
We will talk more. But the faster we leave Alba, the safer we will be.
What's dangerous about Alba?
Just don't go into any buildings and you won't have to worry about it.
Okay, immediately through the telepathic connection. Don't enter any buildings.
Okay.
That is good to know.
Right.
I will see
Also,
you
we should
soon.
probably leave.
Smithy turns and starts to walk away.
You're okay going alone?
I have killed more things than you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah, I believe that. I've lived a pretty
Sure would have been great if we also killed the eel, but whatever.
lonely life.
From somewhere way across the city, I actually have good hearing.
Would have been great if you also killed the eel.
Would you like to proceed to the plaza, or would you like to follow Smithy?
I think I would like to convey the information that was just conveyed to me to the group. And I follow Smithy.
Smithy is actually quite dexterous, despite how rigid and precise his articulation can be when he speaks. He's quite fluid, quite mobile. As he moves along, ducking and moving around fallen columns and parts of buildings, you can see where the street was at one time. But various things have crumbled as rock has started to move down, closing off this portion of the cavern, until eventually the two of you come up, and then there's another opening, another open space. And you can see a giant wall with windows high up that are partially covered and obscured, and arches on the side, and something written in a language you do not speak. But the letters are 10 feet tall and then disappear behind rock.
Must have been important to write it that big.
This was the Colosseum of Alba. Stay close since you are still here. We are going inside.
Mm-hmm.
What are Cersei, Zarya, and Astonis doing while they wait? I know Zarya was scribbling down notes.
Like, sorry, as soon as she finishes, kind of looks around, she's like, wait, are we supposed to go look at a plaza, or are they doing that? I don't want to just sit here and do nothing.
I don't really know either, but I kind of want to find some nice gemstones here and possibly make some jewelry.
Okay. Well, you go do that. I'm going to go find the next gate.
I will. I will go with yours, Thirsty. Did these gates sound troublesome?
Mm.
I will head
Asanis,
with.
do not go into any buildings.
I didn't plan on it. I actually was thinking maybe I should give Gwen some backup.
Okay.
I think that
Well,
would be a good idea. Smithy doesn't know how to defend anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying, be careful because one of us almost got eaten and it wasn't me.
Don't worry, I will be careful. I will be careful. I won't be
Okay.
throwing myself in front of anyone because of whatever quarrel. I don't want to explain to the group that we could all telepathically hear while walking and guiding in the tunnels. But yes, I
All
will
right,
be
well,
safe.
if we meet another eel, just let it eat your ass then. Fine,
Oh,
whatever.
okay, Cersei,
And
okay.
Cersei walks off.
Zarya just looks at us and goes, "It is okay. I will make sure that no one eats you."
Okay, thank you.
And we'll chase after Cersei.
You just hear like she's grumbling under her breath, like it's so ungrateful. This entire group, I don't know why I'm even here.
I will ask for an investigation roll, either from both of you or one of you at advantage. Zarya and Cersei.
What do
Would
you
you
have
like
a
to
better?
each do it individually, or would one of you just like to help the other one?
Yeah. Oh, Zarya, what's your investigation?
I got a +5.
I will give advantage.
Oh, thank you. All right, and I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
It's a good idea.
That's a thing that I can do, and I need to remember to do it. Okay. That's an 18.
Following these remaining roads, you eventually come to a terraced portion of this ruined city area. And it's very similar to where the first gate is in the Hoard. A platform moves up, and then another, and then an archway. And much like the first archway, there are layers and layers of spells, some older, some newer, that have been carved into the stone. Whoever did these, I'm not going to have you roll again. You rolled pretty well. Whoever did the newer spells here also is the same person who carved the other newer spells on the first gate.
Okay.
Well, actually, this was kind of impulsive because I don't know any magic. So I'm glad you're here, Zarya.
Yes, I mean, I remember there was the steps before that you had to hold it, and it had to be done very meticulously by our very wonderful queen. I think I can manage it myself.
Right. Well, the issue is if we're going to need someone to hold the gate open for each one we go through, then not all of us are going to make it, and that's not acceptable. So we're going to have to find a way.
Yes, I very much want to make sure that all of us get out of here in one piece. I do not want to have what, especially if there are many more gates, then one person will have to be left behind each time, and it is not a
Smithy.
feasible solution.
Yes. Well, Smithy said he made it to past the 5th gate, so how many people I'm asking above table, I don't actually remember how many people we met in total in the Hoard.
The
Or
party
like, yeah.
met actually
I'm
in
counting
total
now.
4 people.
4 people.
Uh,
But there are more, I assume, that
there
not
are.
just yes.
Yeah.
And Zarya would have seen a few other people that don't necessarily interact with the entire community on a normal basis. The centralized community is 4 people. There are many others that wander. How many, you don't know. How long some of them been there, you don't know. Zarya hasn't met the Duchess.
And hopefully the Duchess can give us more information about traveling and these gates, and I just feel a little more trepidatious about the whole escape endeavor. Because if that eel is just the equivalent of, I don't know, a normal pest here, what else are we going to find? And Smithy is no help at all. I want to see how good his hearing actually is.
Shut up!
Oh,
What? What?
Dang.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, I
Oh.
wasn't saying anything.
Um,
Between us, we're like, do you think he heard that? He probably heard that.
Asonis, you don't need to roll because you saw where Gwen and Smithy were heading. And you do see off in the distance and are able to catch up. As Smithy is actually wrapping his knuckles in heavy leather, tying it in place, and then handing another sword to Gwen.
Now
Just
Gwen
in
has two
case.
swords.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did you follow us?
The group split off, and I came to be your royal backup.
You're charming.
Thank
Gwen
you.
salutes with one of the swords.
Ah, you have another sword.
Got two swords now.
That's more than I ever had. He just kind of looks at Smithy.
Gwen will hand one of the swords to Asonis.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I didn't want to be alone with him.
Yes, it was
Again,
very.
you don't count.
Oh,
I don't care that that's rude. It's the truth. We
well,
share one body. It's my body.
this will be an interesting party we have here.
Stay close. But also, keep a lookout.
Copy.
Smithy doesn't go through the open arch that looks like it heads inside. He moves over and then ducks between two columns that have fallen and does exactly what he told you not to do and enters a building.
Smithy?
Where are you going?
Hello?
We have to find the Duchess. It is important.
Yeah, but you told us not to enter buildings.
Yes, you. Come with me.
Inside the
Okay.
building you told me explicitly not to go into.
Yes.
I poke my head in. Like around, I don't poke my head in.
There is a very dark corridor that seems to go in a circle around where the wall used to be.
Ooh. Okay.
Does that seem spatially consistent?
Yes. Essentially,
Okay.
this building must be a giant round structure. You just can't see the rest of it because of the fallen rock and rubble.
Okay. I guess we should follow him, no?
Hmm.
There's no point in staying out here. Ask the crown.
Oh, crown votes. Go inside.
Crown doesn't get a vote.
Oh.
Crown gets a vote.
Fine. Jesus.
See, I knew I liked the
Crown gets
gems
a
on that
vote.
crown. Yes, yes, let's go. Do you want to
Don't
fly?
encourage it.
I will give you a lift, literally.
Don't.
Echoing far down
Don't.
away.
That's demeaning.
Please come.
Wait, Smithy. Smithy.
Okay.
Let's go. You're brave.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Nope. Made a living off of entering abandoned buildings and taking stuff that didn't belong to me. I can do this. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
You're
It's
used
fine.
to this. I think in my father's realm, they would really like you, you know? Did I ever
Yeah,
tell you
last time that happened, I totally didn't have the worst thing ever happen to me. This is totally fine. Yeah.
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 It can't get any worse, I think.
You know, I'm just gonna take that at face value. And Gwen walks in. I'm not gonna think about that any further and just accept it as truth.
Back outside, Cersei and Zarya are like, I hope they aren't doing anything stupid.
I hope Smithy is not luring them into any buildings to murder them.
Yeah, I hope they aren't being hypocritical at entering buildings when they said, don't enter buildings.
And then Asonis is like, achoo! Oh, there must be a demon ash here or something in the walls.
Demon ash. There's a difference between demon ash and regular ash.
Yeah, Demon Ash has more of a, you know, a higher sulfur count, and it makes you sneeze. You're not sneezing?
I mean, this isn't demon ash, so,
Oh, okay. How do you know what Demon
right?
Ash is? Oh, you're not talking to me.
No, I was talking to you. Sorry. No,
Oh,
it's confusing.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
Let's
I,
keep moving.
yeah. Yeah.
As the two of you catch up to Smithy and begin to move around, Smithy is crouched at the top of a small set of stairs that go up, looking through a partially covered door. Something has fallen and blocked most of it. Inside, you don't need to roll for this. You can hear a fight going on. A woman is roaring. Not yelling, not shouting. As something is going on in there. It's the clash of steel against hide. As we move over to Zarya and Cersei. Also, I'm not going to try to really roar through this microphone. That would be horrible.
Mm-hmm. Immediate peaking.
Yeah, it would be so bad. So bad. At the gate, the second gate, you both actually see something move in the tunnel beyond it.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh. Take a little step back.
Oh, seeing as like, oh, you saw that too? I was a little worried.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Right. That was real. Let's not. Uh, I used to read books when I was a kid. Why did we actually split from the group?
I'm gonna be honest. If there's been like a little bit of tension, and Gawain has just been kind of running off doing their own thing, and which the fact that they're Gawain is a whole other thing that I'm gonna have to unpack. But I feel like that's a different issue. Right now, weird, ominous thing. But at least they're safe with Smithy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, you know what? Listen,
Before we shift back over.
Okay. Sorry.
Before whatever's on the other side gets close enough to peer through the gate.
Mm.
That is very unsettling.
Arms hanging limp, shoulders drooped.
Is this another
partially
angler priest?
skeletal face?
Mm-hmm.
Just two little glowing eyes looking out of the shadows. You can't really make out who it is.
I wonder if this is another anglerfish lore situation.
Mm.
Which at least we know how to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, most things can be dealt with by stabbing it a whole bunch. I agree.
Yes.
There's only two of us though. I think we should wait for the others before we stab this one.
Yes.
Or hope it can't come through, right?
Based off of my understanding of these gates, it's kind of blocking both ways. And if I'm wrong, we will find out very quickly when it tries to kill us.
It's about this time that you get a notification through the last dregs of this telepathic bond of, hey, so we're at the Coliseum, and it seems like Smithy's about to go into the middle of an active fight. Just thought you should know.
You're not entering a building, are you?
Define building.
I feel like that word has a very basic definition that you know what it is, Asonis.
Yes, so make way back soon, very soon, please.
My God. Oh my God. Gwen, you get through the bond. You were an idiot. And Cersei grabs Zarya's hand and starts sprinting.
Yep. You just get like a sense of, yeah, that's not wrong from Gwen. Gwen does not have high self-worth.
Back with Asonis and Gwen. Smithy tightens those leather wraps. Actually actively makes sure that the shield is moving, is strapped on tight. Stay close. Don't worry, this was going to be fun.
You and I have different definitions of fun.
We get to fight with the Duchess and whatever her prey is. This will be fun.
At least we know she's alive.
Don't stand in front of her when she's fighting.
Okay.
She will hit you.
We will support from behind. You get nice and close. We will watch and learn.
I have recently learned that apparently ranged is good, although better aim this time, Crown. Okay,
Cersei
jeez.
and Zarya, you reach the outside of the Coliseum. There's a big open door. You don't see the little passage that they took in.
That's also what I assumed. Cersei looks at Zarya. Do you think... Okay, when they said sort of, do you think this is considered a building?
Oh, yes, I think this is... See, this is the type of structure that Asonos would be like, I mean, is it a building? It's,
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I totally... You know what?
You could also
We were probably a little too harsh. We were probably a little too harsh on him earlier. This makes sense.
Okay. Wherever you are, Asonis, we're sorry.
Guys, you'll never believe this. Smithy is actually going to take the front line of the fight. I think you're going to miss a great show.
We're
Wait,
on the
what?
way. Okay, we're going. We're going.
We're coming as fast as we can. My legs are so small.
Would you like to enter the giant front arch?
I think we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gwen and Astonis. Smithy's wooden armor transmutes into gold.
That's not practical.
Yeah.
Stay close. And then moves at a speed which is inconceivable as he casts a high-level haste on himself. Cersei and Zarya, as you move through, there's a wall and then a couple of sets of stairs that move down that lead out to what was once a viewing catwalk. And there is a fighting pit below where 9 feet of half-orc Duchess with full pants and then just fabric bandages around the top and a battle axe and a crown that it's way too much crown. Giant crown. Like, Loki, eat your heart out.
Like Pope sized?
Yeah. Too much crown. Is currently fighting what looks like a manticore. There is an axe in her hand, but she's just holding on to its mane and punching its face. As shooting in from the side a gold bullet that was Smithy. Gwen and Asonis, if you move towards that opening, you see the same sight, but from the ground level. 2-level combat, everyone.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Coliseum.
Cool.
As a ravening, bloodthirsty, raging Duchess punches a manticore. Everyone can roll initiative again.
Can we say that we had enough prep time for Crown to cast Jump?
Absolutely.
Fabulous. Thank you. $13.
I'm gonna put this dice away now.
I got 21.
Hey!
That really makes up for your what was
Yeah.
it?
And I used the other die.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.
I
That die is
rolled
also
a
going away.
1, so that's a 5.
Will you still go before Zarya?
Mine was also a 1. It does feel appropriate that Cersei and Zarya are coming in at the end, though.
Takes us a little longer to clock what the hell that gold bullet was.
Yeah, the gold bullet is very distracting.
Shiny and ostentatious, nothing like the Smithy you know.
So, our order for this fight: Smithy, Asonis, the Duchess, Gwaine, Cersei, Manticore, Zarya.
Okay.
Hey, the Manticore's really far down in the list.
And it's probably already bloodied.
It is.
I don't feel as bad now.
As Smithy rains down 2 divine smites.
Okay, Smithy.
He's a paladin!
He's also a jerk.
You see, as that happens, Cersei is like, I told you, he could have helped us with the eel.
He could have. No. I have... What the...
Just 2 giant golden slashes of light. Manticore blood sprays everywhere. Smithy then pivots around to be between the face of the Manticore and the only exit door that it can fit through. Asonis.
All right. Would you say we're in at least 120 feet of the Manticore?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I will use my action to cast Firebolt on the Manticore. All right. Does a 26 hit?
1 second. I had my Manticore stat block here, and then yes, it does.
Okay, and then it'll be 2d10 worth of damage. So, son of a gun, 4 damage.
Every little bit.
That. Yeah, you're right. Slow burn, slow burn.
We're all
So
aiming to whittle down the same pool.
yeah. So I do that and then I'll do my extra attack with my longbow. And then I gotta roll for that. All right. Ooh, does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. And I end my turn.
From on top of it, this enormous half-orc duchess continues to punch it in the face, attacking 4 times.
Jesus.
Dramatic rolls.
You watch as teeth literally just fly out of its face. Like cartoonishly, like ridiculously. That's a whole tooth that just came out. Blood still on it, a little bit of meat. Horrifying. Then gets one more. Punches again, but hits a tooth and just bounces off. Like there's blood all over her knuckles, her giant knuckles. Gwen, because she's not letting go.
Yeah. Queen is watching this going like, I don't think we need to help. I think we're good. And then pseudopods burst out from Crown, aiming towards. We're gonna try another Eldritch Blast. Maybe this time it'll work. God. You know what? We're pulling out another die, y'all. 1 sec.
Yep.
New dice.
Cersei and Zarya up on the second floor, just like looking around for century-old snacks in between the seats, being like, no, think they need
Okay.
our help, actually. She looks
I don't know,
fine.
That's gonna be 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Fabulous. Okay, now we can actually do something with this. Let's go. Okay, so Eldritch Blast is 1d10 plus 5, thanks to Eldritch Invocation. All right, that's going to be 11 force damage as one of these pseudopods wraps around one of the manticore's legs and yanks it 10 feet closer to Gwaine, which Gwaine is not happy about.
Further from Smithy.
Further from Smithy, but it should give both of them attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the Duchess is on the Manticore. So
Okay, so just
comes
Smithy.
with. But Smithy did hit. As this sword, no longer a cheap piece of metal, but golden and brilliant, just cleaves another wound into this Manticore. Would you like to do anything else?
Gwaine just goes, wait, whoa, whoa, why are you bringing it towards me? Why are you bringing it towards me?
Trust us. We'll be safe.
Oh, Gwen, what are you doing?
I don't know. This isn't me.
I'm going to pry that crown off their stupid head. Ugh!
It really is causing so many problems.
I would be the most happy person out of all of us.
They can try.
Cersei.
Seeing that Crown, despite telling them earlier that they protect the host, is actively putting their friend in danger, turns to Zarya and says, "You know what? You think manticore meat tastes better than eel meat?"
Weirdly, yes. I think it would.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm going to summon a psychic blade and attack.
I do also love that Zarya and Cersei are just being like Statler and Waldorf right now in the fight.
Just
Yeah,
like,
you're just
yeah,
up on an elevated platform.
just
like-
flicking stones at this thing. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, we really should have reversed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Great. Um, 1d4. So that's 8 piercing, and I'm not going to forget the sneak damage this time.
No, we're gonna want it.
Oh my god, that's so many ones. Jesus. Um, 18 additional damage from the sneak attack.
Lovely.
And bonus action, I will throw another psychic blade.
Another?
19 to hit.
Yeah.
10 piercing.
Would you like to move?
If I see that like the pseudopods pulling the manticore makes it so I can't see the manticore, then I will like shift around a little on the platform to keep it in sight. But otherwise, that nothing else.
So you'll just shift down probably like 10, 20 feet
Mhm.
along this catwalk.
And I'll also call down, sorry, not trying to steal your kill. I just don't want my friend to die.
Pick a number 1 through 6, Gwen.
3.
Oh,
I don't know if this is good or bad.
I also don't know. I'm stressed.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just
It's
the
gotta be
ominous
good.
showing of the same number as I just selected. Wordlessly.
Gotta be good. We hope.
20, 18, 15.
Against my AC.
Mm-hmm.
20, 18, and 15.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a moment where Crown might use shield to raise my AC to 20.
Which you're going to be really happy about. As pseudopods move and bat away, a giant paw the size of your torso
No.
claws out. As it then goes to attempt to run to bite Smithy. You'll get an attack of
Watch out.
opportunity.
I do get an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I did not prepare for an attack of opportunity. I guess I will just slash with sword. Because I don't think any of my spells will work because I don't have the feat that would allow me to do that. Warcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was, or no, it would be, is the sword a finesse weapon? Or no?
This is a versatile weapon, so you can use it as finesse.
Fabulous. So, dexterity, that's going to be 13 plus proficiency is 17.
Absolutely.
Fabulous. Longsword is a d6 or a d8?
D8.
Fabulous. Plus dexterity because that's what I used. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So I just go, yeah!
Very good.
Slashing its backside as it runs, as the giant, powerful manticore jaw clamps down on Smithy.
Duh.
I rolled that already. Smithy goes down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and see, this is why we don't use gold armor.
Yeah, it's soft. Like, this is kind of on him.
Oh,
He dead. Jesus.
Smithy's down. Zarya.
Zarya's been like, what's that? Oh God, no, maybe now I feel a little bit bad for making fun of Smithy for not participating. It's okay, Smithy will avenge you. All my healing has to be done by touch, and
Not even attempting to
I
save him. It was like,
I
we'll
also
just
thought you were not attempting.
like,
I did kind of read the room on that one, just being like, oh, you're gonna try to save Smithy, but like,
but it's also like I don't think Zarya can even act with her movement get to Smithy
no.
if she wanted to. She's like, but we're going to fire a starry wisp at the Manicore, and I hope that does something. Alrighty. That is a 16 to hit the Manticore.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. 8 radiant damage.
Excellent.
And yeah, I don't have. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. Can I? Sorry, form. Ooh. I mean, no, I can't really even do that. He's still too far away. Yeah, that's really all Zarya can do right now from this elevated elevated area they're on. Just looking at Smithy, like he'll be fine. We'll get him. He'll be fine.
Right. Death save for Smithy. Fail.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, I have an idea. I might actually be able to do something. Hold on.
He might have healing potions in a pouch or something.
I also have an idea. If nothing else works, and we get to my turn.
I can. I have a reaction. My cosmic omen. I can give Smithy a D6 to add to his death save.
Oh.
I will give seeing that and genuinely feeling bad for spending the whole time Cersei and her were away making fun of Smithy for not getting in combat. She's just gonna pull this like tiny little talisman out and just like runs a little bead and it's like let's see if we can change your fate today, Smithy, as we'll give him that d6 to roll.
Come on.
Pass.
Amazing.
Oh,
One success.
one success. All right, you got this, Smithy.
Asonus.
All right. First
Smithy's
of all,
still in the Manicore's mouth.
okay. Asonas will just be like, Smithy, you did great. Just hold on, please. Oh my God, that looks painful. I'm going to cast. I'll use one of my hellish seals again, my baleful interdict. Put the seal on the forehead of the manticore. And then for my action, I'm going to cast. Yeah. I'm going to cast Hell's Lash, but I'm going to upcast it with one of my third level slots. So let me roll for that. Come on, don't fail me now. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Thank God. And because I have a seal on the Manticore and I cast Hell's Lash, it does maximum damage. And I upcasted it with a level 3 spell slot. So that's 30 points of damage of
How
fire
would you like
damage.
to do this?
Hell yeah. Asonis will just
Literally.
point his staff at the manticore as he channels the hellfire from it, and then he'll just be like, "Release thy golden savior!" And then he'll like blast it through its head, I guess, straight through the forehead.
The Duchess leans back as your beam moves through. The jaw pops open. Smithy tumbles out onto the ground. And the manticore collapses. I would like both our players and our audience to know that Smithy did 56 damage on that first attack.
Jesus.
Good job, Smithy.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
Oh,
He's a glass cannon.
And then you got
dang.
chomped to
Mhm.
pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, Smithy.
So should we heal him or just
He has an
take
8
his stuff and
constitution.
go? 8 constitution.
Oh, Smithy.
Sickly man.
Not doing so hot.
He is unwell.
Yeah, like up.
The
Victorian
Duchess,
child.
he really is. He is a Victorian child. Like, if you gave him a child, he'd die.
He is so haunted and so sickly.
And such a jerk.
And such a jerk.
I'm such a jerk.
The Duchess, this enormous half-orc woman, just like muscles popping, is still punching the corpse of the manticore for a while before eventually, and she just falls over.
Ah, okay. So Zarya, you have healing spells. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, Gwen.
Yes.
I
Yes,
think I'll point to Sonus and I'll go check his pocket, see if he has any healing potions. And
idea.
I will leap up because jump is still active on me. I'll say, can anyone heal?
I can help.
How
Okay, I'm
how
coming
high
to
up?
you.
Now, how high up is the second story of this Coliseum?
About 15 feet.
That's
Fabulous.
fine. I'm going to it's fine. Stay down there. I got this. I'm gonna pick up Zarya and get us over the the balcony and slide down the wall.
All right.
Oh, this is fun.
I'll
Sonus,
meet you
roll investigation
halfway.
really quick.
Rolled an 8.
No.
Oh.
Trembling fingers.
He has 2 ceramic ramekins that have been covered with wax paper that are full of Vestra's pudding.
It
still heals.
Yeah.
It's temp HP.
Ooh.
I don't know if that counts.
That's what he has on him.
So yeah, I meet you guys halfway with a leap. I'll reach a hand out to Zarya. Just
Sorry, we'll grab your hands and be like, oh, I can't believe we're doing this for Smithy.
And jump back towards Smithy.
You know, with jump active right now, you're fine. I'm not going to make you roll for this. That'd be a jerk move.
It would also be funny because Gwen only reached for Zarya, so Cersei has to do the whole the slide down herself and okay, sure, I guess.
Gwen is focused on saving a life right now.
Yes, once she's on the ground, Zari will run over and we'll do a first level cure wounds on Smithy. He's gonna heal for 12 points.
Back up. Oh, I like you more now.
Thank you, Smithy. That actually is. I like you more now too.
How's the Duchess?
I'm already moving over to check on her.
Make a medicine check.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Does someone else maybe want to do this too?
Can I
I
give
can try.
advantage?
Yeah.
15 minus 1 is 14.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's actually not bad. You don't necessarily need help.
Mm-hmm. I checked for a pulse. I feel for breathing.
The Duchess was technically fighting while still dead.
Barbarian.
She was still fighting as long as she was raging, and unfortunately she stopped.
Zarya.
Sorry.
Her heart's not beating.
Oh, okay, coming. Gives there's like a the briefest of hugs to Smithy before running over to the Duchess. Just like, I'm glad you're alive. And we'll do another cure wounds. That's a 9 for the Duchess.
Did we get it?
We did.
Yes, the Manticore is dead. Congratulations on your victory.
I did it.
I helped a
very
little.
much not like me.
Yeah, sorry, kind of like looks at Asonus and is like, well, I mean,
You did the brunt of the work.
Oh, good. Oh, Smithy! And she's actually very demure and princess-like, despite the fact that she is 9 feet of muscle. Phrasing. I believe we should get the Manticore and some of the eel and go. This has been a very successful endeavor. Oh,
successful. Yes.
Oh, and there's some treasure that I found up on the rafters over there. If someone could grab it, I couldn't reach it. I'm so
Where
very
is it?
short, you know.
Don't worry, princess. I can fly.
Oh, wonderful. She could have actually just reached up and grabbed it.
Like, Zarya's like looking at the Duchess and looking at herself like, if you're short, what am I?
You're so very tall. Look at you. You're enormous. Oh, you're so beautiful.
Wait, thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very plain. I'm the plainest of my sisters.
Oh, I have no doubt about that.
Oh, but yes, it's right over there. It's some treasure.
Oh, yes. Can I pick up this chest? How heavy is it?
It's a small chest, and
perfect.
I want you to roll a d20 for the first loot again.
Oh, a d20. Okay.
Loot.
Come on.
The shinies.
Give me a nat 20.
No.
There's a chart.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Mhm.
All right.
Maybe it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily bad.
That's true. It's a list.
An iron bar.
Okay.
An apple. A scroll with a seal. And your first ruby.
Let's go.
Sonus is excited about that one.
Yeah.
We can use those for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
I forget his name. I think it started with a C or a K.
I think Prince
Climtock.
Climtock. Prince Climtock likes
Yes,
apples
yeah.
and rubies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Clem.
And the iron bar can be traded to
Smithy.
Smithy for weapons. The scroll, you don't know. It's the scroll. And for our wonderful audience at home, depending on what they roll for loot, sometimes they have to roll a different die, and that will be exciting.
I feel like we might have different definitions of exciting.
We do!
No, it's still exciting, but the tone, it's a scale.
Yes, exactly.
There's exciting on the DM side and exciting.
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 That's your first party loot. You've also, as a team, killed an angler eel and a manticore. For brevity's sake, the Duchess, who picks up a neatly folded dress in the side of the arena area of the Coliseum, puts it back on and gets herself more princess-like, and then walks very dainty. Where Smithy carries a whole bunch of eel and manticore meat. Would anyone like to help Smithy?
I'll help him out.
Yeah, okay. I guess he deserves help.
Okay. I'll carry the manticore. I don't want to touch the eel.
And you all go back to the first gate. Where Empress Vestra is waiting. Did anyone die? No. Oh.
Almost.
Well,
Yeah, a little bit.
briefly.
You all look awful.
Thanks. Just how I feel.
On. Let's get everything to the trash and treasure so we can trade meats. As we enter another moment of downtime where you can... Yes.
On the walk back, I think Crown kind of whispers in Gwen's mind.
Labyrinth seems a lot easier than this.
That's all.
There is value to the things that you brought back. Some of it you'll want to hold on to. Some of it you might want to trade immediately. The meat goes to the community and gives you all enough bargaining power to get an item from the trash and treasure. As this is a group effort. But in the quiet, with your treasures, with your new items, with a small victory, but no real understanding of what lies beyond that next gate, what would everyone like to do as you've now spent an entire day in the tunnels?
I would like to take, if the party would not mind, I would like the iron bar to go to Smithy and get myself an actual weapon.
Yeah,
That works.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Maybe he'll give you a discount because we saved his life.
Definitely try for a discount.
Roll me 2d10.
D10s, okay. 2d10s and add them?
Just give me the two different numbers, please.
Okay. That is an 8 and a 3.
All right. With this bar, you can choose any basic weapon off the normal equipment list for Smithy to make.
Yeah. I would like a normal rapier because that is what Cersei's good at.
Absolutely. Smithy's really good at what he does. He can actually do this in a matter of hours.
Bless.
He's very old. He's very good. He's not as old as some people here, but he's very good at what he does. So you may have your rapier.
And also when he's done, I would also like to say, so you're good with weapons and stuff. Can you take a look at this and see what you can make out of it? And she's gonna take the dagger, the gold dagger that she got from the trash and treasure, and like hand it to him to see if there's anything special about this.
This is beyond my skill. It would need an arcanist.
So it is magic.
Mm.
All right. Well, thank you both for this and the dagger and for not dying, I guess. Sorry that you got chomped up. Glad you're not dead.
It was a good fight.
It really was.
You did very well today.
Thanks.
I'm sorry I was harsh.
No, I get it. You've probably seen a lot of people go through here.
More than I would care to say.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to you about something, actually. Are you from the royal family here in this country?
Yes, I'm from the Golden Isles. I don't know if it was how it's been a couple generations. You probably know of the Lemorels.
I do. I recognize the crown that your friend has.
Yeah.
I hope you get out. And since I know you are someone I can trust, we saw Samantha today. If you go back in the tunnels, if you see a young high elven man, even if he is gone, you will look much like myself. Please tell me.
Sure.
Thank you. Dario, what are you doing?
I think Zarya will bring the Apple and Ruby to Klimtok. As very much having that instance where death was very close and seeing the Samantha being left there, wanting to make sure that her and her friends would avoid that fate at all costs. And if Klimtok can help with his potions, she wants to make sure he everything he needs. Oh, Clem! Oh, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Oh, it has been a day. Oh my goodness, you probably wouldn't believe it. The eels and the manticores and
Oh, you saw
Smithy.
one of them eels?
Yes, I burned
Oh,
its
we're having
face
eel
away.
steak for dinner soon, then.
You can have my slice of eel.
Oh, I can?
Of course, Clem, of course.
Oh, you're sweet.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I have something for you that we found.
Ah,
Uh, an apple and a ruby.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a good apple.
It
Roll
does.
2d10.
Roll 2d10. All right, you and you. Oh, nines on each of them.
So fresh. It's so juicy. You can have 2 of my elixirs for it.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. 2 elixirs.
Yes. The ruby, I'll hold on to this, because if one of you just loses an arm or a leg or a head or something, well, maybe not the head, but an arm or a leg, we can take care of that.
Oh, that would be good. I'm honestly would not be surprised. Gwen is going to get a limb ripped off or chewed off or
Ah,
something. They keep jumping, literally jumping headfirst into danger.
that's what happens when you fall on your head coming in here.
Yeah, no, the concussion is no joke, Clem. It is no joke.
It isn't. That's why I stay right here.
Honestly, after today, I see why you stay here. You've never tried to leave?
Only once.
What, do you mind me asking what happened?
Well, I tried to go out through the labyrinth.
Hmm.
The tunnels are scary. But I got so turned around in the labyrinth, I was stuck there for 4 days. I was eating moss and my own toenails.
Oh,
When I
well,
eventually woke up, I was back next to the wishing well. I don't even know how I got there.
you made a wish.
From inside? That doesn't make any sense.
Or maybe somebody wished that you were safe and sound back here.
It's entirely possible.
A lot of people care about you here, Clintock. You're very important to the community.
Well, I take care of everybody, and they take care of me.
Exactly. I consider you a friend. You've been very helpful for me since I arrived here.
You're a good friend.
Thank you,
But
Clem.
I'm gonna go. I'm steaks.
Yes, you can eat my eel steak.
I'm gonna go get a steak.
You do that exactly. Enjoy. Make sure it's a juicy one
Ah!
or a not juicy one. I don't know.
He wanders over to the trash and treasure.
It's just like, oh, eel steak. Oh. But we'll hold those 2 elixirs close and make sure that they're safely stashed away where no pesky little critters can steal them.
Gwen, what are you doing right now?
Well, the iron bar has been taken, the apple and the ruby have been taken. All that's left is this scroll that Gwen has no idea what it is. And Asana seems to be smart about magic stuff. So I think Gwen would kind of turn to Osonis. You want to say we're in the trash and treasure right now?
That works, yeah.
Uh, I think Gwen would have paid reasonable price for a cup of mash. Uh, and we'll just kind of be playing with the scroll between her fingers. Be like, you got any idea about
Uh,
this? It's probably magic, I'm assuming.
I would hope so too. Let me see the scroll. And
Yeah.
then you said above the table question, you said it has a seal on it, or is it sealed?
It has a seal.
Okay. I'm assuming this is magical. I'm just going to open it and read. Okay, I'm gonna open the scroll. What do I see on the scroll?
I would like an Arcana check.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, it's +4.
Immediately,
Come
I would
on.
like a deck save.
That's
I
what
know,
I was
right?
waiting for. I was waiting for a saving throw.
Can
Oh
I
my God.
peek over his shoulder and have it be that like Crown is assisting in that if it notices anything useful, it would pipe up?
Absolutely.
Fabulous. Roll with advantage.
Hell yeah. All right. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great. It's really great. Um, this is a scroll of counterspell.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Most scrolls, you read them and they go away. There's actually 3 copies of the scroll here. And that is actually basic 3rd level.
3rd level, perfect.
At 3rd level?
Mm-hmm. So whoever holds on to that, you have 3 3rd level counterspells.
Oh,
Nice.
question. Is that one person with 3 abilities to counterspell, or can 3 people have the
Is that?
ability to use counterspell once?
I think we can
It has
decide.
3 uses.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Essentially,
We
it's
can decide
3
how we split it.
copies on the same scroll.
Hmm.
So you use one and then it's gone, and then you can use another and then it's gone,
Okay.
and then you can use another and it's gone.
Got it. So it's all on one page.
Mm-hmm.
One really long page.
Okay. Okay.
You unroll it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a long page.
Yeah. So as you're identifying that, figuring that, I go, by the way, thanks for having my back
And I'll
back
just
there.
like
I'm not used to having backup, so cheers.
I'll peer from behind the scroll and be like, "You are very welcome. You should speak more outside of the telepathic connection to your friends, by the way." And then I'll just like let it go and let it.
Oh. And then I think just a halfling curse comes out.
And I think at this point, Cersei and maybe Zarya would join.
Yeah.
Cersei's got the golden dagger in hand and looking at the. All 3 of you are spellcasters, actually. This is great. I need help figuring out what this thing is, and holds up the dagger.
I
Ooh,
am
more
not a
magic.
spellcaster.
It is. Oh, you do. Hmm.
None of that was me.
No, that's
You have a thing that can probably figure out what this thing is. So I'm going to count you as a spellcaster. Technically.
Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Sonus is just gonna lean towards Arya and be like, "More tension."
I know it is very. It
All
is very
right.
confusing.
Okay. I'll just lay this all out on the table then. Gwaine, if you don't mind.
Gwaine.
Gwaine. So, yes, we knew each other when we were very young, and then we stopped because stuff happened and they went away, and we haven't seen each other in a while. So
Because
there's
we
going
were
to be.
playing hide and seek. And I thought it would be a good idea to hide in the treasure room. And I saw a crown and I picked it up, and then people walked in and started shouting at me, and next thing I knew, I got kicked out. Happy now? Looking at Zarya and Osanis.
There are still some things I have questions about.
Me too.
Different than the crown you are currently wearing, yes? Or same
No.
crown?
No, it was this one.
Oh, but if you guys were playing a game, seriously, did you mention that to the guards or?
Well, yeah, of course I
Oh,
did.
oh.
We were we were kids. No one was gonna listen to me. And then
Hmm.
people said some
Yeah,
stuff
no one
that
would
I
listen
might
to the
have.
Crown Princess.
And then people said some stuff, and I might have believed it a little bit because you didn't write back, and I'm sorry. I thought you didn't write back. I didn't know that.
I see.
Oh,
So the communication thing is coming up again.
yes.
Hmm.
I admit that I did not consider that there might have been people not wanting us to communicate, but I am considering it now.
I still don't know why. I mean, I have more theories now, given that this thing won't come off and it talks.
Hello.
But
So the two of you were friends since childhood? Did you grew up together? How?
yeah, part of childhood anyway.
So there's that tension there from it seems to me, and I could be wrong. It seems like you both are feeling betrayed by the other, with a great deal of miscommunications there.
Can you believe they're therapizing us right now?
I do not like this. Let us move on. So everything is on the table now. We all know everything that's happening. What's about this dagger then?
Oh, yes, it's very shiny. Let me see. I'll do another Arcana check if anyone wants
I
to help
will
me.
I will cast guidance.
Hell yeah. Okay, come on. Ooh, 18 plus 4, 22. And then what's your guidance?
Roll a d4. Add
D4.
that.
All right.
I didn't take the crown
Plus-
back then. Just important that you know that.
What I might actually be
I
starting to believe you. So, okay.
I found it 2 days ago in a tower. I was looking for something for her.
I know this sounds sarcastic, but I actually do believe you right now. Yes.
Asonis?
Thank you.
25 on the Arcana check.
You know for a fact that this is an enchanted weapon.
Mhm.
You have no idea what it does.
Hmm. I'm getting strong magics from this dagger, but I don't know what it can do. But hold it
Someone would have
close.
to attune to it.
Oh,
Huh. Can I ask a question, but let the arcanists get this answer?
Absolutely.
But is the enchantment in any way similar to the enchantment in Alba?
Who's looking at the knife? Who's
oh.
looking at the dagger?
I guess it would still be me. I'm kind of
Yeah.
holding it like this. Yeah.
Just give me a history check.
Oh no.
And another guidance.
Yay! Thank you. All right.
I mean, if you want to be like
Oof.
looking at it with him, he could get advantage
Oh,
on top of the guidance.
Yeah, very much like Zarya is kind of like looking back and forth between like that conversation, and she's having her own, and then like, and oh no, wait, no, turn it over. Are there yeah.
So I got a 10 on the die, and then plus the guidance. Oof, 11 for history.
You don't think so?
Okay, okay. I don't think it has the same properties as the as Alba, but keep it close and maybe it will reveal its secrets to you.
It's at this time, as you're all talking within the Trash and Treasure, sipping mash, investigating new items, perhaps admiring a newly made sword. Drums begin somewhere high above you. Queen Ducat immediately jumps up, brushes herself off, and begins to run out to the general Hoard meeting space, the communal area. Come on!
Well, that seems important.
Oh dear.
Okay, is there gonna be any prep before this? Like, newbies.
What does
Also
this
nothing.
mean?
Getting a visit
Is
from
it?
the Queen.
Oh,
Which there's a lot of queens. You have to.
No,
I think it's Queen with the
the
capital
Queen.
Q. Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah, this is not good.
Come on.
okay.
Yep.
We'll
Yep.
follow.
Coming.
Okay.
Drains
Okay.
the mash.
Wherever these drums are coming from, high above you, they get louder and louder as princes and princesses and dukes and duchesses and empresses and counts and random people that you don't know begin to funnel into the Hoard from various pockets and alcoves of the surrounding space. As from that far up tiny hole, something blots out the little bit of light you get. And the rumbling as the enormous draconic form of this gargantuan dragon, vines pulling from somewhere behind her, her wings, a forest, a hillside, a landscape, her spine and the tendrils almost the peaks of a mountain. And as she circles and fills everything, she gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until walking up along the beach where Circe had wandered previously, in golden gown, with crown of antlers and branches and thorns and bramble, face bronze and gold and silver and dewdrops and rose petals. A woman, the human form of this ancient dragon, trailing behind her, sleeves from an unnecessarily large gown as she comes in, still inhuman in movement. Hello, my treasures. I've come for your adulation. And you watch as Empress Vestris Queen Ducat, Prince Klimtok, the Duchess, numerous people, Smithy, drop to their knees in reverence to this transformed dragon. My new treasures, will you not give me adulation too?
Gwaine is not proud. Gwaine will drop to knees.
I want to say Asonis is still very proud and he's still like hovering a little bit with his hands behind his back. And he's just like, are we required to do this as your prisoners?
You are treasures. And you feel that draconic breath that you felt before in her enormous form with that uttering treasures. It almost ripples the air visibly.
I guess I'll also bow.
Zarya does not bow. Zarya is
Glamorel.
not moving.
She has stopped looking at Zarya and the others as she hones in on Cersei. Come, child. Come here.
Cersei has not bowed. She is spine straight, owning it, and looks this dragon in human form in the eye as she walks up.
Very quickly as you go, Zarya just squeezes your hand and casts resistance on you.
The most gentle hand is laid upon the side of your face. It's an act that a mother would do. You are so lovely. Why have you taken off your jewels? Where is your crown?
I don't need a crown to be a treasure.
Of course, darling love. I had to be away for too long. I'm sorry. I had to visit your mother. But I'm here now. And I'm going to take care of all of you. Should you wish for my love, please come and see me at my palace. There, across the lake. You're a beautiful treasure. I brought you a gift. Would you like it?
As my queen commands.
She reaches behind herself. You don't know where it comes from. And she plucks a single stone that you would recognize as the same stonework used for your home. So you feel at home with me and are comfortable.
Cersei opens her hand to under so she can drop the stone into her hand. And it at this distance, I think she would also be able to see equal amounts of hatred and fear in Cersei's eyes.
You're my new favorite. Oh, except for that one. Almost looking around you, Cersei. Gwaine, you feel the eyes for a moment before she looks down at Asonis. So rare, so beautiful. A treasure, each and every one of you. I'll be back tomorrow. I must rest. I had far too much to eat today. Sleep well and enjoy our home. Do come and visit the palace if you get lonely. You get a little nose boop.
Doc still.
So lovely. Turning around, that gown starts to become wings as the form grows in size and launches across the water, growing and taking flight and disappearing into the darkness. Somewhere far across the lake, a tiny light glows and burns as presumably Ragaza has returned to what is her home here in the cavern.
As soon as the form disappears from sight, Cersei looks at this piece of stone in her hand and flings it to the ground.
I think Gwaine will approach and just say, she's just trying to scare you.
It's working.
I mean, the guards were able to keep me from you. I'm sure they can handle a dragon.
It's not what I'm.
Listen, I know I'm not your favorite person right now, but I think you really need a hug.
Yeah.
And Gwaine will just. You're gonna have to bend down a little bit. You're taller than you used to be.
Yeah, I'm just.
I will ask for one thing before we close our session. Zarya, I would like you to make a history roll at advantage.
Okay. 17.
When Ragaza changed into that other form, a little part of the back of your mind remembered something that you had recently written down from Alba. You would have to go back to your notes. It was just a small thing. This image of a woman in a long trailing gown was on one of the stones in the town, in the city that had fallen, that you had written down. And it was shown on this image many people trying to drive spears down through her. It's just something curious to you. Beforehand, it meant nothing. It was just something that you were writing down. It's curious information. But it occurs to you that probably the people in Alba had attempted to kill Ragaza.
Zarya is kind of standing off to the side. She still hasn't budged from where she was when Ragaza appears, kind of watching this interaction with her friends and kind of stuck, feeling a little out of place. She just clutches her book and just thinks, I'm just like, remembers that image, remembers the spears, people trying and putting the pieces together of why that beautiful structure had been so abandoned, and just kind of shakes her head and is like, wait, dragons, they're still, they're not immortal. It's, you can't just stab it. We can't get out of here if she lives. So we have to kill Ragaza.
We haven't tried the labyrinth yet.
What's the
The
point of
labyrinth.
escaping if she's always going to be a looming threat? There's no point.
Exactly. She will come and she will continue to find the three of you. You are her treasures. She will look. She has brought part of Cersei's home here as a taunt. That is a way that she is letting us know she is not going to release you. And you can. The labyrinth is just as much of a nightmare, and it seems that whatever path we take, it is a risk of death. But at least this way, maybe even if we die trying to kill Ragaza, maybe we can stop other people from being captured. It's not like there's never been a history of dragons being killed. It's difficult, but could it possibly be more difficult than a nightmare labyrinth?
Probably. She's been around for, what, millennia?
Time is power.
That means she's just getting old and stupid.
No, that's not.
Maybe we take her up on her offer and visit her at her palace for a conversation. But in doing so, as one of the Royal Knights of Hell, you learn that information is power, and power can be used.
I think we're gonna end up there at some point. I would probably like something a little bit in the back pocket before we
go
do
to
that.
the labyrinth.
Visit her on our terms.
Agreed.
Not be dragged in there.
We need power. Labyrinth. We go.
And preferably you don't go when she was clearly trying to scare
Old lady knows.
Vestra has just wandered up.
Mhm.
She's just been here listening the whole time. You didn't even notice because she just hunched over.
Mhm.
Like, oh, Vestra, I was hoping you would come by. Does she
Pudding.
make? Oh, always.
Okay, I'll make
Please.
some.
But before you go with the pudding, does Ragaza makes these visits on a regularly scheduled frequency?
No. Usually she just drops things and leaves. Except for when she wants to admire one of us. I haven't been admired in centuries. She loses interest eventually.
And that shows what a fool that she is. You are still worthy of great admiration.
I have a bug in my eye.
The bug wishes to admire you.
I just found the crumbs. I fell asleep in a pie.
Oh, Vestra.
I'd stay quiet for a few years and she'll forget about you.
We don't have ears.
Can't wait years.
No, we don't need to. We don't
Once
need to wait.
she closes the hole again, there'll be no more light till she goes out to find more treasure.
Osanis, how high can you fly?
I believe I can fly for 30 feet about before I get tired. Why, do you want me to investigate a little bit?
I don't think we should send him on his own I'm pretty sure there was a mention of a giant spider lady.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking between the weird thing and you flying, maybe we could
That's a dumb
accomplish
idea.
something. See,
Terrible idea.
I think we should definitely write this down for our
Don't
strategies.
write this down. It's a bad idea. Go to the labyrinth.
Although Crown is being very insistent.
Yes, speak of the labyrinth.
Okay.
What is Crown saying?
It really wants us to explore the labyrinth. It says that there might be useful tools that were left by others who went that way.
I mean, we have time.
Time now.
Does it happen to have a way to find those tools without getting lost?
The lantern.
Oh, yes.
And with our luck, the lantern is probably lost somewhere within the labyrinth. So.
I mean, it's not entirely wrong. I mean, I kind of just have the clothes on my back and normal mundane stuff in my backpack. This is the only special thing I've got. It's not even mine.
Maybe we should.
Could be useful to have more powerful stuff. Like that scythe of yours, Zarya. Also, I feel really dumb for not realizing this until now, but are literally all of you royalty?
Yes. Are you not?
No.
Oh. I just assumed.
I'd like to make an insight check on that.
Go for it.
Because there's just a lot of the stuff that with Cersei, is like, I had to.
I mean,
how would you like us to do this Saturday? Do you want me to roll persuasion or deception
persuasion or
against?
deception, whatever you'd wish.
And to keep it juicy, I won't tell you which one I'm rolling.
I don't want to know what you're rolling.
Okay.
All right, you're looking to, or the DC rather is 21.
Okay. Math. All right.
Which tells Saturday.
I wonder, would Zarya be able to roll at an advantage just by looking at Cersei's expression?
Ooh.
What did you
I
roll?
would say yes. Absolutely. That sounds cool.
Oh, okay. All right. That. Hold up.
Honestly, I will roll with that.
All right. Let's. Okay. Um, that's a 30.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no. Gwen is absolutely telling the truth. They're not nobility. Why would they be sneaking around and stealing stuff to make ends meet if they were a royal?
You never know, right? I mean, pirate
Hobbies.
royalty is also a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's all sorts of royalty and nobility out there. It's fine.
There's Zarya is just feeling very on edge, and just there's this look, and when you say she's looking at you, just like trying to that moment was like she thought in her mind the two of you were very close friends, and there's a lot of new information being put in, and she's like, wait, I don't understand these connections, and you got what is and she's just trying to sit there and just process everything.
Hey,
It's a
sorry, if you
lot.
want the
I
whole
know.
life story, you're gonna have to get me a lot more drunk.
You know what? Honestly, same, hard, same right now. I am just, oof, today was a day.
No,
Um,
that is true. Maybe
As
we.
over wanders Vestra, handing everyone pudding.
Oh, thank you so much,
Ooh, my
Vestra.
favorite.
Ooh.
And
Oh, the
also,
pudding.
Smithy found me this really good gin.
You know what? Yes, we could use that.
Absolutely.
no,
Don't tell the
actually,
queen. Queen Ducket gets so mad when I don't drink hers.
you know what?
Absolutely.
Smitty slowly climbing the ranks of one of my favorite people in this place.
He is a
The
jerk.
flash of hurt on Gwen's face that has gone as quickly as it appeared. It's like, no, that tracks.
Oh,
He is a jerk, but 100 years ago, the two of us.
Ooh, more tension.
Okay, you know what? Hold that thought, and
yeah, no.
Cersei takes a swig of the gin and be like, I need to be a little bit more drunk for that conversation. Just
No,
tiny
I
bit.
kind of want that conversation sober. I want to remember it.
I think I do
No, thank
too.
you. No, thank
Absolutely
you.
not.
Mm-mm.
I've been drinking ever since to forget it.
Ha. Ah,
Oh,
ah.
Crown wants to hear
oh
more.
my god.
Tell you what, if you want to hear it, you can detach from my head and go ask yourself.
Rude.
Everyone wants to know.
As we pull away from this moment, moving up where, yes,
I would also like to do one last thing
of course.
before like after everyone has gotten like properly drunk or invested in Vestra's sordid tales of
He's not as
real
gentle or
comrade.
proper as he looks.
Oh, to go
Okay, I
on.
did. Oh boy. This is like learning that your grandparents have sex. I'm
Yeah.
going to detach from this conversation.
Same.
Uh
Hard same.
Cersei would like to go to the wishing well
Absolutely.
in a weirdly sneaky sort of way.
Stealth, please.
Still.
Also, I think Gwen goes to leave, and then pseudopods stick out and stick them to the stool, and they're forced to stay.
That's 13 plus 8, so 21. 21, yes.
Okay.
Straight to the wishing well.
That's gonna be good enough for the majority of everyone's passive perceptions. The majority.
Standing over this wishing well and sort of hearing what Gwen did the night before when they were trying to find a place to sleep, takes a handful of the the platinum that she has and drops it in this well because she really, really needs this to work
Okay, okay, okay.
and wishes really, really hard to see where her twin is and what state they're in.
I'm going to request that you roll a percentile for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, wait. Holy shit.
What did you get?
I rolled a 0 and a 1.
Though I rarely will ever ask you for this, is there any way you can take a picture and put it in our
Yes.
extras chat?
Yep. I absolutely will. Oh my god. I'm rolling with white dice, so this is gonna be really hard to see. But I'm gonna show this on the screen first so you guys can. I don't know if you can see that. Oh god.
They look like
No,
sugar cubes.
not really.
No,
The exposure
yep, it's
there is
white.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's white. Uh-huh. Wait, give me a
Tell
second.
you
I
what,
will
we
drop
can
this.
we can put it in post.
Yeah.
Yes, please put this in post. I'm gonna drop this
Yes, I will just in the extras, please.
extras. There you go. Insane.
Damn.
Okay. Sometimes you crave confirmation.
Really need this to work. Please, please.
There is a quiet that suddenly comes, despite the fact that you are in a cave, which always has some manner of sound. It suddenly becomes very quiet. Before what looks like a ray of light, which you don't know where it's coming from, comes down and touches the water of the well. That same ray, it's not coming from a source, it's coming from the water. As it gets tighter and tighter and begins to move along the outer wall of the cavern, moving up, up, and up, going closer to that giant hole that's so far away you can't reach. But it stops before it ever gets there. In the water, what was your reflection is someone else. It looked like they're sleeping. No. Their heads hanging. It's not on a pillow, it's hanging forward. Then you see the web and the rock behind them. That's the cavern wall. That's the other side of this light beam. As they breathe shallowly, you see that's not an elven hand. It's blue chitinous pulling silk over their body. Mine now. That sound is the last thing you experience before the light fades and the beam slowly vanishes, moving up towards the ceiling of the cavern.
I don't think anyone is here in this moment to see the look of absolute crushing horror on Cersei's face as she collapses by the side of this well and has a breakdown.
But one thing left to do, friends at home and royals. As a couple of people listen to a very old elven woman tell stories of things that actually make her really smile. Not that sad kind of smile, but a real smile. As she stops talking about a Smithy and starts telling stories about her son, who she hasn't seen in a very long time. We move across the water as the darkness grows and grows and grows. And up stairs that seem to rise from that lake, slowly spiraling upward until a balcony still within the cavern. Hands on the edge of a railing of stone, Ragaza watches all of her treasures from her perch. And that has been this episode of The Wrong Royals. We went it was a little extra, but you know what? Sometimes you need a little extra spice. Sometimes you need a little extra spice. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful players. Who are you? Where can we find you? And what's something you're doing mid-May? Asonus.
Hi there. My name is Saber. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Saber7, SaberSvn, and on Twitter at Saber's Voice for some voice acting stuff and something that I'm doing mid-May. I'm helping out at my friend's she's an event organizer for a one of those candlelight concerts. So I'll be helping out there, being an usher. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Yeah. And now I'll pass it to the person on my right. B. Hopefully you're on my right.
I'm not on my screen, but I'll take it. Hi, I'm B, otherwise known as Typervoxilations on all my social media. That's Typervoxilations. One of these days I will spell it without having to pause and remember. I am mostly an artist, but you can also find me playing games with my friends here on streaming and Twitch. Right now I am in Into the Night AP in this one, and also in Kiss Me in the Silver City Rain, which I think is releasing at the same time as this.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. But currently that is all I am in right now. And I will pass it on to the person on my left, which is Nutmeg.
It's me. Hi, I'm Nutmeg. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me on Instagram mainly. I have a blue sky. I'm not great at using it. Uh, my username is Nutmegan Tyndall. That's NutMeganTindell. I also have a blog. Link is in, Instagram stuff. You can figure it out. In May, specifically something that is coming out in May is I will be on the Bad Ideas Twitch channel in a Pathfinder one shot where you might see me being a curmudgeonly little old man. I also co-produce a couple different actual plays. One for the Bad Ideas called Girls Gone Wasteland, which should be wrapping up near the beginning of May, and one that should start seeing its season 2 release, hopefully in May, called What Happened in the Malachite Wastes. It's a slice of life fantasy podcast. It's very cool. I highly recommend checking it out. I was a fan before I was part of the project, and it's wonderful. And I will pass it off to my there
For it is
to
on my screen.
Marissa.
Hi, everybody. Marissa. You can find me on all social medias as Dice Monarch. I'm actually going to be in the same episode of Bad Ideas with Nutmeg, playing a very mischievous, explosive, obsessed goblin. We're going to blow some stuff up. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I am a member of Dungeon Dropouts, where we have a lot of stuff going on. I specifically will be running an all-femme Daggerheart table in hopefully once a month, schedules depending. But we have a lot of fun stuff over at Dungeon Dropouts, so come check us out there. Lots of other stuff in the works that I don't have more specifics yet because there's always planning and scheduling. But I will pass it off to our glorious DM.
Hi, everybody. I'm Saturday. You know where you can find me. Your Saturday Night on pretty much everywhere, except for when you're on YouTube. And then it's Into the Night, where you're probably watching this. And if you're not watching it there, how did you find me? Well, maybe because at some point in time in the future, this is just going to be audio and it's going to be on a different platform. But don't you worry about it. That's future people problems. We have so many wonderful things going on. Some of these people are in other games. Some of them I'm trying to convince to come into other games. One of them I'm being really mean to right now in a different game, but they don't know yet. Who could it be? Dun, 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 dun. Thank you so much for being here. There's going to be a bunch of credits after this. Stay through the credits. Make sure that people get the love and appreciation they deserve for all the hard work they put into this. There's going to be links in the description for this, wherever it may be, for where you can find all these wonderful people. And we will see you next time on The Wrong Royals. Let's see who I can break. I mean, I love them all. I'm not going to hurt them.
Yeah, like Ragaza loves us.
Oh, Ragaza loves you all.
Mm-hmm. The
Bye,
ultimate
everybody.
yandere.
And we're out.